And hello, welcome in. This is Magi. We're playing Halls of Watershot today, which is a action RPG dungeon crawler where you also draft cards and build a deck, kind of. And it seemed pretty interesting. Over here you can see the settings. Pretty simple. I'm just gonna start a new game and see how it goes. You can select a class. You can select difficult. Let's go with challenging. You can throw rocks. You can shoot fire. And we can shoot lightning. Pretty cool stuff. What do we call ourselves? Let's go with Dan. Nothing's more mage-like than Dan. Let's just go with rocks for now, because that seems like...
The spires and keeps of Castle Watershot are visible for miles on a clear day, towering over the surrounding landscape. For years, the mage Clothar ruled over the castle, harnessing the immense power resting there and bending it to his purposes. But something has changed. The gates have all been closed, while dark creatures roam the battlements. Then last night, you
receive a message from a mirror in your chamber. Letters inscribed within the glass. Clotha has fallen, we must restore the order here. Find me in the halls of twin mirrors. With the gates barred shut, you turn towards the water and under cover of night row across Lake Bilal to the rocks beneath one of the outer towers. After scaling up the slippery rocks below, you have completed the first part of your quest, gaining access to the castle. But now the more dangerous task remains. You must penetrate the walls and secrets of this place. In the Hall of Twin Mirrors, you read on the glass, this is where you must go. I see. We got the Alchemist Forge here. A strange glow emanates from a pool before you. The many pipes that flow in and out of the pool appear polished and well-maintained. You notice various valves among them. A large gear is slowly rotating and seems to be powered by the liquid flowing through the pipes. Upon closer inspection, you notice there appears to be a gear missing, as evidenced by discoloration on the end of a central axle. The device is currently inoperable. This is just a shared stash. You can leave items here for another character or a future use. Okay. The stones before you are carefully arranged and stacked top of another. As you gaze out at them, breathing slowly, you feel a sense of peace within them. Alrighty. So far, so good. The thing is, with voice acting, I don't think games need voice acting. I can read at my own pace, a bit faster, so I just tabbed out so that it's quiet, because then I can focus on what's being said, if that makes sense. Okay, Tower of Encampment, current location, Forgotten Corridors, level 1. Let's go. Any stones you summon can be launched with right click.
These halls are filled with magic.
There's more voice acting. The arrows will guide you to interesting locations. So I can hold tab over here. Release a right mouse to launch it. I see. Interesting. Press and hold 1 to target the first spell. You can do that. Ooh, that's fancy. Over here's a point of interest, an old tomb. You come across an old tomb. The engraving on the front is too worn to read. You pry open the stone slab on top and find something inside. Select reward, 2 unknown properties, 3 unknown minor properties, and 2 unknown properties. Let's go with a reinforced leather armor. Press and hold. Oh, we can... We've got 13 armor already. This over here has less armor, 8 armor, but it gives plus 13% increased armor and plus 80% increased casting speed, as well as 4 health. Oh, and our armor change, our model changes. That's nice. You can see the effects of your items in the character screen by pressing. Okay, see. Then, level 1 Stone Shaper in the Forgotten Corridors. Armor reduces damage taken by 9.8%. Health, lose it all and you die. And revive a new spell, receive a new spell with a typo. Receive a new spell every 10 seconds. Secondary attributes are casting speed plus 8% and health 4%. Okay, cool. A runestone. A blue symbol carved in its face. A strange hole above the symbol is too perfect of a circle. Examine the symbol. You peer closer to the symbol. It shimmers, and then for a moment it reforms itself into a glyph you somehow recognize. You've gained a new spellbook slot. Earth Blast, raise and strike a stone, 10 damage. Hana's Embrace, engulf your enemies from below, dealing 14 damage. Or plus 100 MP and a refreshing burst of electricity deals 10 damage. I'll take it. In the distance you hear the clanking of the thick chain. The gate in the central chamber must have opened, but why? Press S. I see. Spells you've drawn and can cast. Draw a spell when the bar fills. The deck you draw spells from. Okay, so we got Anger's Shield, Stone Field, Barrage, Impale, and Stone Rain. And then we've got also Zap over here. Cool. As you learn more spells, try to use ones that complement each other. The music is pretty chill. Beware, there are enemies ahead. That one has a big fat sword. Okay, we took a bit of damage, but we just zap him to death. Can we loot him? No. Oh, there's more enemies. Oh, the cast time for that one is pretty rough. So that one was more of a mage. Obelisk. The obelisk stands with 3 glyphs etched into its side. Each of the 3 shimmers and dances. In the light. Approach the glyphs. As you gaze upon them, you see a pattern in the 3 glyphs emerge. Suddenly, the meanings are clear. Continue. The wavy horizontal lines at the top denotes a spell that powers up your character in some way, but these spells are only temporary, dissipating after a fashion. Okay. You've gained a new spellbook slot. You've learned Molten Strikes, and you've learned Afterburn. So, Molten Strikes over here. Imbues your attack with with the power to melt armor. And Afterburn adds additional flames to every spell you cast. Lasts 20 seconds. I like the idea of that. Wait. Draw a spell when the bar fills. Oh, no, I don't have to. After combat, press space to restore health. You can't... Okay, we restore health with space, but it doesn't seem to use anything. It just does it. Okay, that over there is the door. We go into the castle cells, which is level 1. And so far this is pretty interesting. I like the idea of it. Let's just add Molten Strikes for now. Oh, that one still hit me. Kill you. Enemies nearby. Oh, this is fun, alright. I like the way the spells work. You just summon the rocks and then you have to launch them, but you can also just keep them as walls, which is interesting. The whole tab. I'd like it if the tips weren't as frequent, you know? Okay, so there's actually, like, some spells don't work as well together. Gain an item. Continue. We got some armor already. We're gonna go with the helmet. Go into the armor and see that we've got 25% increased damage if you last cast a spell of a different element. 1 additional targets if you haven't cast for 3 seconds. Cool. I like that when you are hidden. Wait, yeah, when you're hidden by a wall, it shows you. Very nice. We seem to regenerate some health. Lightning Mage. All right. I guess this is what we do. How long do they persist? I wonder. Ah, pretty long. Skeleton just smashed. Damn, chill, man. Oh, jeez, Rick. Eerie Flames, gain a new spell, gain an item. Let's go with a new spell. Continue. Fireball, summon an explosive ball of fire to hurl at your enemies. Harness Ram, gain power with every spell you cast lasts 10 seconds. Explode with energy, knocking back nearby foes, pushes away 9 damage. Let's go with Fireball. I feel like that's classic, you know? And then we couldn't go with Fireball instead of... Instead of that one, we go with Fireball. Oh, that's super cool there. Anything else here? We don't get experience, you know, and loot seems to only come from chests, not enemies. So it's less Diablo-like than I thought. Especially since this over here seems to be the new spell we gain. But I don't actually know what the spells do. Or what they look like, essentially. Okay, we draw a new spell. Nice. We're just an earthbender here. Stone Shrine. Gain a new spell. Brittlestone weakens your foe, 40% less health, lasts 12 seconds. Channel the Earth's Fury, your next spell has 2 additional targets. Smash all who oppose you. Deal 8 damage. 2 stones. Let's go with Brittle Bones. I like Brittle Bones, I think that's a neat one to have. Stone Field, Angus Shield, Barrage. Although next spell has 4 additional targets, which seems pretty nice. Instead of Impale, we can go with Brittle Bones instead. I think that's useful. Okay, we have to head into this direction. Okay, so that was brittle bones. We heal up. I feel like some of them synergize quite well, spell-wise. Especially with like adding more targets to our existing ones. We found 194 gold. Nice. The hidden balcony. Let's go this way. And just see how it goes. Ooh, an obelisk. Approach with glyphs. Continue. We gain another spell here. Symmetrical markings in the corner indicate a spell that must be channeled. In the corner? Oh, over here, these markings. To channel, hold down the button until you wish to stop this spell's effect. Cool. Harness lightning and stuff like that, you know? Cool stuff. Harness lightning, call down a beam of pure energy. Deals 30 damage per second. Ooh. Very nice. I like that you can eventually learn the effects, you know? Separated towers, level 2, and castle dungeons on another location. Let's go to the castle dungeons for now. I hope we can return eventually to the other places. This is both defense and offense at the same time. There's a zombie here. Fireball! Spell not castable, gotcha. Strange lantern. Gain an item this time round. Ooh, sapphire ring or jeweled brooch. Unknown sky magic property. Increase area effect with sky spells if you haven't cast for 3 seconds. Chance to trigger chain lightning on cast. Cool. Let's go with that. It's a literal laser! Oh my god. There's the exit. But there's loot somewhere around here. Just bonk him with a stone. I like the idea of this. The music could be more varied, even if it's just a change in melody and instruments. Gain an item. Unknown fire magic property. Unknown earth magic property. Let's go. Casting an earth spell grants 30% increased damage to your next sky spell. Ooh. And sky being like lightning, I guess. Okay, we're shaping up to be pretty powerful. I wonder if we should just amass more sky spells, I guess, since we seem to synergize quite well with them. Gain a new spell. Fire and Blood, Dragon's Feint. A short blast that boosts your next strike. Increases health regen whenever you take damage. Lasts 12 seconds. 1 health regen every 3 seconds. Gain a power with every spell you cast. Lasts 10 seconds. Next spell for Dragon's Feint, I guess. Short blasted. Let's do a Dragon's Feint, I guess. So, how about this? Brittle Bone into Zap, into Dragon's Feint, into... Actually, no. Dragon's Feint. Wait. Can I just... Not enough... I see, not enough active spells. Active spells, gotcha. So if I just say no fireball, but then fireball, and will they shuffle accordingly? Okay, we'll head over to the other point of interest. It's very dark here, which is atmospheric, I guess, and fitting of a dungeon, but at the same time, a small speck of, like, you know, a bit of, how do you say it? Color would be good. We found gold, courtyard on the sea. Any stones you summon can be launched with right-click. Cool. Is this a boss? Gained a talent point. Gain your first talents provided permeate bonuses to your character. You can adjust which talents you have allocated by visiting a shrine. And this is very powerful of exiles, like, you know, I guess we have different points here, and for this we need stuff, but power of air, casting speed, this more armor, increased damage with earth spells. Let's increase our earth spells, I guess. I thought there would be a boss here, I guess, but guess not. We'll head this way. Instant spells then cause other spells to trigger. Entering the separated towers. Wakey, wakey! Okay, we're pretty powerful. Stone Shrine. Gain a new spell. Hardened Step. Increase health regen. Channel the Earth Fury. Your next spell has 2 additional targets. Anger Rupture sounds interesting. It's not anger, it's Angor. Anger's Rupture. Maybe instead of this, we'll take Anger Rupture. Cool. More enemy variety would also be nice. We saw a zombie here, I guess, is new. Gain a new level. There's also a level up mechanic. Interesting. We gain 2 health into magic, increases spellbook capacity, and new spellbook slot. Cool. Upgrade spells to level 2. Okay. So we can take... We've got Molten Strikes 2 and Anger's Rupture over here. Can now also take with us... Dragon's Feint. It bounced off him. Oh, that's funny. Okay, we'll have to clearly go over there. Over here's something else of sorts. Oh, Strange Lantern again. Gain an item. Jewel Brooch. Let's go. Increase duration. That's pretty bad. I was hoping for something better. Got our buff spells over here. Down here we've got another slab, another old tomb. Gain an item. Continue. Perhaps the Iron Helm and see what we have. Additional target if you haven't cast for 3 seconds. More armor if you haven't cast for 3 seconds. Gives the same amount of armor. Has additional effect. This one has 127 armor if you haven't cast for 3 seconds. And this is increased damage if you last cast a spell of a different element. So I believe this one is similar but has a different effect, you know. Which is cool that there are randomized properties and stuff, but it's... I'd like to see like I don't know. It seems to take some inspiration from other hack and slash games, but it doesn't go the extra mile of providing very interesting effects, you know. Can destroy our own shields, which is a bit annoying. I feel like those... maybe it should push it forward. Something like that. Separated towers. Current location. Sun-drenched roof. We found mechanical parts. Missing forge gear. Cliffside passage. Can this stone block lightning? I wonder, because I know I can block other spells. Yes, it does block him. Okay, so it's not infinite. Especially with there being no mana or anything like that, you know, one has to be careful with those channel abilities, I guess. I see. So that over there gets discharged by it. Gain a new spell. Earth Blast. Stone Cyclone. Summon a Cyclone of Earth. Fires every... Ooh. Avalanche. Summon a Wall, so crush your Earth. Fires every... Okay, so these are... channel abilities. This one shoots more often and does more damage. So I'll take the Avalanche. Happily. I like the channel abilities a lot. Stone Field. It's cool, I guess. Next spell has 4 additional targets. I'll take it instead of Ango's Shield. Stone Rain. No, this one. Avalanche. There we go. Oh, that's a cool-ass ability. I like it. Alright, we're going back. We're a bit slow. And there's not enough enemies, really. But they're getting tankier, that's for sure. Fantastic. Down here we've got something else, another strange lantern. Get a new spell. Jolt. Shoot a jolt of electricity. Draw life from your foes. Leech 50% life on next 3 casts. Ooh, Clover's Hunger. An orb of electric death. Lasts 3 seconds. 7 damage, 2 jumps. Let's go with Clover's Hunger. And then perhaps select that instead of Fireball. Because I don't care much about Fireball. We got stuff that buffs lightning spells. So getting more of those is pretty nice. Here we go. The point of interest markers are very interesting, in my opinion. Like, I like the idea of this, sort of like a compass. Fantastic. And I was just fully healed, like, there's no risk, really. I guess. You're incentivized to play it slow. A massive runestone. Okay, same as before. Jolt or Earth Blast. Rising Strike a Stone, 10 damage, Lightning Rod. Periodic Burst of Lightning against nearby enemies, lasts 6 seconds, and Jolt. 3 jumps, 11 damage. I like the idea of that. Perhaps we'll remove the Dragon's Feint. And add the Jolt, I guess. And we found 164 gold. I have no use for gold just yet. This current location. Bastille Rooftop. I think that's another talent point right there. Gained a talent point. I'm gonna go with one that boosts sky spells. There we go. Bastille Grotto and unknown location. Let's go to the grotto. I don't know points of interest here. Continue. Oh, wait. You sense more hidden power within, calling out your ego. You've learned divination. Hold up, divination. Gain knowledge from the heavens. So these are like self buffs, I guess. Divination. Gain knowledge from the heavens, 200 magic points. So those are like the circular ones. I don't know what it said because I didn't check. Can't head into the settings again though. Castle corridors, level 4. I'm gonna turn up the game a little bit. Instant spells and cause other spells to trigger. Nice, that was a new enemy type. The Elemancer. Healed up again. And that's cool. Get a new item. Storm Knight's helm. Hold up. It's already better. If you last cast a sky spell, plus 9 magic. Plus 10% increased duration, plus 9% increased damage. I think it's fine. We definitely look like a Storm Knight right now. I don't know what that buff is. I wish if I hovered over it, it would show me. Just have him run into it, actually. I don't even need to launch it. Old Tomb, gain an item. Unknown sky magic property, unknown fire magic, and 2 unknown properties. Let's go with that for now, since we still have the basic ones. Increased buff power, increased armor. Cool. And heading over here, we got we can blow this horn. A single note, long note echoes through the halls of a castle. Upgrade a spell to level 2. How about Harness Lightning? That's cool. Moving on. No enemies. Alright. And we heal up again. Okay, we just spam abilities. I'm not sure how much I'm a fan of that. You know, just spamming abilities like that, you know? With no rhyme or reason. Chain lightning as well, just doing its work. We buff ourselves up a bit. Strange lantern, can't do it. Gain a new spell, let's go. A quick blast of lightning, which speeds your next spells. Interesting. Leech 100% life, siphons life from your target, and cold stun lightning whenever you cast a spell. Let's go with Trance of Thunder. It seems pretty nice. Can go with that instead of like Molten one is nice, I guess, but an Avalanche is cool, but I don't think it matters too much. Rather, I think adding let's remove that for now and add maybe Anger's Shield again. Or with just for Stone Rain. We found gold, fantastic. Valley Watch Point. We have some key. Nice. We can upgrade spells. Upgrade you. Let's see, what do we have? Impale, perhaps? Raise spikes from the ground. Avalanche might be interesting. Brittle Bones. Dragon's Faint after burn. Let's Impale, I guess. Marble Griffin, take the Keystone. Cool. We need that for something. Courtyard Overlook. We can also go that way. And Ungor's Gate. Let's go to the Courtyard Overlook. And just see how it goes. I don't like how the camera moves. I wish I could turn it off. Yeah, that's low-key making me a bit dizzy. Blow on the horn. Can level up something. Divination. Wait, where did you come from? But I like the stone mechanic and how it plays. It's very interesting. I don't really see much like this all that often. In fact, the game is a bit loud again, so... Let's turn that down again. Especially with all the rocks that we've been casting. Gain an item. Ring of Bone. Unknown cursed property, unknown powerful property, unknown powerful property. Unique item. Plate of a Storm Sion. Unique item. Don't mind if I do. Boy. Plus 3 equipped spellcast. Plus 29 armor penetration. Plus 26 armor penetration. Trigger Nova on cast with sky spells. Dealing 10 damage. And 21 armor as well. So... Can we now have even more spells? No. I'm not sure what that means. Flame Trooper. Instead of Stone Rain, let's grab Zab again. Since we seem to have a lightning build going on. Oh, I see. Oh shit. I'm dead. Respawning in town. Interesting. So we just got swamped properly for once. Okay, attach for missing gear. Continue. Now we can dissolve items. Consuming items, turning them into stone. We keep our inventory there. Adjust talents. No need to do that right now. Oh, we can just go back to where we were. Let's go over there again, try again. So it's not a roguelike, I guess. Oh, but now it's a treasure chest. We can gain an item here. Like a jeweled brooch. Which will, if you cast... Ooh, more damage if we cast a spell from a different thing. Increase area with sky spells if you haven't cast for 3 seconds. Interesting. 29% chance to trigger lightning strike on cast. And this over here does casting an Earthspell grants 30% increased damage to your next sky spell. Cool. So, if we get rid of Molten Strikes and just go for Avalanche instead, I think that would be fine. The Flame Cast. I see. Yeah, Vanova is really good here. Heal up. Nice. We basically can just fill up our mana. Thundercaster. Heal up real quick. All right. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, more enemies like this, more groups, you know. Okay. Blowing the horn. Upgrade clovers. We found gold. We can now move on to the restful balcony over here, where we gain another talent point. And you can use it then to unlock, not fire spells. More magic sounds pretty great. Because that's just gonna increase the rate at which we cast, I guess. Pass forward. Acolyte of Earth. Seems like we need to get that way to get to that other point of interest. Since we can't redo levels, might be in our best interest to do so. I have no clue where those items are supposed to be. Alrighty! Feel my wrath. Do you even know who you're dealing with? Okay, we can level up something. Let's upgrade you. Let's upgrade Impale as well. And one spell to level 3 as well. Ooh, in which case, we can upgrade our Zap, I guess, of a trance. Molten Strike, the Jolt, Angor's Rupture. Next 2 spells have 3 additional targets. That's amazing. Gain a new spell. Lightning Strike, Ball of Lightning, and Orb of Electric Death, or Sparkflow. It fills the area with sparks, dealing 4 damage. 15 charged bolts. Seems pretty interesting. And it is equipped immediately. What is over here? What is over here? These enemies are pretty stupid. They don't know that I'm gone already. There you go. You're in my swamp now. Gain an item. Continue. Rune Plate. Storm Knight. Ring of Bone. I'll go with a Ring of Bone. Trigger 10 damage lightning strike every 3 seconds. We have less health with that, but I think it's fine. Go this way. What do we have? A fountain. Gain 1 health, gain 1 magic. I'll go with a health. I guess. So now we have 44 health. Although, perhaps magic would have been better. It is the... Gain a new spell. Inferno, direct a stream of flame onto your enemies, deals 30 damage per second. As a charge spell, change blood into knowledge, drains 15 health. It gives us magic. Ooh! 1,500 armor until your next spell cast. Renounce a Way of Flame. Pacifism. I'll take pacifism. Come on, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Jolt. Zap. Maybe instead of that. Continue. Abandoned courtyard. Let's go this way. Approach glyphs. An angled line across the bottom corner marks this collection of glyphs. When invoked, they replace your basic spell for the next 2 attacks. Okay. Raise Stone unlocked. So if we go over here, we can see that we learned Raise Stone. Upgrades your attack to raise a stone shield to guard you. Interesting. Maybe instead of Stone Field. Tower Grants level 7. Over here's all of them increase in level. That's cool. Let's go to Angor's Gate then. Can I just... I think pacifism is pretty good. Especially since we don't need to cast spells to kill them, as you might have been able to tell, they gain experience. Cool. Let's go with that. So our thing is now upgraded, our basic attack. Blow on the horn. I'm gonna upgrade the Ray Stone to deal more damage. And over here we gain a new spell. Storm's Herald, Cold and Lightning on your next spell cast. Next cast has 15 damage and 3 strikes. Power Surge, charge up. A massive blast fires every 0.2 seconds. Next spell does 10% more damage. Lightning Blast. Blast fire with lightning reduces their damage. Huh. All of them are pretty cool. Let's go Storm's Herald. And then perhaps take it instead of Spark Flood. Are they attacking each other? They certainly are hitting each other. Complete pacifism. I don't believe in killing others. Oh, I can't attack until these guys are dead. Okay. Why are you hurting yourself? The red bar above your health just signals that you're an enemy to yourself. I am not your enemy. I need the lightning guys to survive because they hurt others. That's hilarious. East Bay Terrace. Stern statue of a lion stands before you. The creature itself seems unremarkable. The pedestal has strange markings on it. These are not the normal glyphs you are used to encounter. After you realize the markings describe an alchemical process for the transformation of items. You learn the imbue recipe. Cool. Level 8. I think we'll still go this way because we've got 2 ways that we can go from that, and one of them is probably a reward again. This doesn't... Okay, this counts as a spell. Gotcha. I'm just gonna heal up. I'm a pacifist. And that also counts as a heal, gotcha. As a cast. I'm gonna head into this direction and find an item. 2 unknown properties. Fire magic flame guards seem cool. Gauntlets of a Triarch. Let's go. Unique item. Additional targets is free. Increased armor. 50% chance to trigger a meteor on cast with non-fire spells after you cast a fire spell. 15 damage. Okay, in that case, we got pacifism, I guess. But what if we just get molten strikes instead? And instead of impale, we could run Dragon's Feint, which also buffs other spells. Screw pacifism. Never believed in that crap anyways. Yep, meteors. Make pacifism even stronger. 3 strikes. Let's go Storm's Herald as an upgrade, perhaps. Gain a new spell? Sure. Clover's Siphon. Siphons life from your target, deals 15 damage, leech 100% life. Flame Lance. A pierce column of fire. Deals 12 damage, multiple hits. Or call down a ball of flame from above. Meteor. Huh. Let's go Flame Lance because it seems pretty fun. If the power of pacifism isn't gonna save us, then it's the power of incredible violence. Dead will. Head up here. Gain new spell. Avatar of Earth. Merge yourself with the power of Earth. Magic is 0. Consume all spells. 0.5 seconds. Heals 100 health. Wait, what? Steady yourself. Inger's Heart. Increase your health. Avatar of Earth? Alrighty. Avatar of Earth. We're super fast. Oh my god. Found a bunch of gold again. Eastern Watchtower. Sure. Level 9. See how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Off we go. Okay, over here we've got another stone shrine. We can gain one more spell. It's a ball of lightning, lightning rod, or fuse with magic. Merge yourself with a power in the air. Okay, I'm not gonna go for it though. Like, we've got a bunch of spells that seem to work quite fine. Maybe if I do end up playing more in the future, we might do that. And if there's perhaps something like a, you know, long dungeon, you know, that is more than just this. The gold? I don't know what to do with the gold, honestly. We haven't found a shop or anything like that. Just burn them like an ant. Gain a new spell. Twin hammers. Magnetic pull. Gather your enemies together. Or reverberation. Echoes all around. Copies the last non-channeled spell you cast. Next spell does 40% less damage but has 2 additional targets. Let's go with magnetic pull. Seems like a funny idea. We found a bunch of gold again. We got the peaceful courtyard over here. And looking at it, we get a talent point. One of these points, actually. Deadly Strike. Additional target if you haven't cast for 3 seconds. Increased damage, increased casting speed, maximum range, increased velocity. Let's go with Deadly Strike for now. The East Barracks. We have to go... Over here is the Hall of Twin Mirrors. I just noticed that we can see that. And the map is pretty big. Also, it's drawn by hand. I'm noticing. That's nice. I like that. It's an interesting art style too. East Barracks over here. Avatar of Earth. Hooah! Here we go. Get a new spell. Let's see. I want to see all the spells. Static Jump. Teleport to a target location. Thunderous Strike. A quick blast of lightning which speeds your next spells. Okay. A lightning strike. Let's go with lightning strike. Seems very basic. I'll take it. Off we go, flame troopers. Beware, for I am the avatar of dirt. Okay. Fantastic. Gain a new spell. Blood Rite. Meteor Shower. Sure. Take care of you guys. Hooah! Okay. New spell. What do we get? Ooh, Hana's Call. Marks an enemy for death. Range 5. Literally just that enemy dies. He's dead now. Another glyph. Continue. The corner markings here indicate a summoning spell. While each spell is different, they all conjure an entity that lasts for a time. We've learned Firewall. Cool. Like, all the earth spells seem to conjure, like, rocks or whatever, you know? It doesn't appear to be, like, something unique to that specific class of spells, if that makes sense, you know? But who knows? What do I know? Zombies. Gain experience. We can level up. Continue. Can upgrade spells. The increase is just the stuff. Avatar. And Flameland seems pretty underwhelming, to be honest. Stonefield. Brittle Bones. Avalanche. I might go for Avalanche. Firewall. Fireball, pacifism. Meteor shower? Instead of Flamelands, let's go with Meteor shower. Where is it? Oh, you dare approach me? Oh my god, we're just smashing them with rocks. Like, nothing's more magical than smashing rocks at enemies. Gain a new spell. What do we have? Stone Strength. Increase health regen. Hardens your skin to deflect attacks. Rock Spray. Upgrades your attack to impale your enemies. Hey, that seems nice. I'd take that instead of the Avalanche. Here we go. Here we go. Upgrade our spell again. And over here we've got a new spell again. Unlimited power, feat of a void within. Consumes all spells. More damage and additional targets per thing. Flame shield. Meteor. Let's go with unlimited power. And then do that instead of... Zap. Instead of that, we'll go with unlimited power. And now we're back to having a sort of even split. Of abilities that are fire or water or whatever, you know. The sky, fire, and earth. Entering the lesser tower. Look, we're high up above the sky ceiling. The clouds. Ruined obelisk. When obelisk once stood, now only rubble remains. It has been destroyed, shattered into pieces. The glyphs smashed have stopped glowing. Go through the rubble. Digging through the rubble, there are only fragments that you can decipher. Conceal within, powerless until the transfer must really end without coercion. On another piece, a single part of a rune remains, larger than the others you've seen. Soul. What knowledge was once here, and why has it been erased? You'll have to keep searching for answers. You've gained a lot of experience. There we go. Hana's Chapel. Let's go over to a tower on the bay for now.
The mirror tower lies ahead.
I want to do fancy stuff with the rocks, but most of the time they impede on each other or destroy each other. See? Like, they sometimes... Meteor. Let's go up here and see what is this way. Gain 1 magic. There we go. Do we actually have the thing equipped? Rock Spike. Yeah, we just haven't seen it. It sounds like bowling. Are those bowling sounds? New spell. Inferno. Flash heal. Empowers you with your next spell is more damage. Sure, Unleash Fury sounds okay. Bowling. A. Blow in the horn. We can upgrade a spell to level 2. How about Rock Spike, I guess? Even though we haven't seen it yet. Ah, there we go. That's the coolest thing. So in that case, we'll get rid of Raystone. Maybe take Clover Songer again. The Tower Walkway. I wonder if this is gonna be a boss fight. Because that's like something that's missing from a game so far. Just some bosses or something. Of course. There we go. He ruined me. Let's just put that over there. He absolutely ruined me. In which case, I don't believe I can run Rock Spike over here. Instead, I need to go with Raystone. Storm's Herald is whatever. I don't need it. I think I'd rather have... And also, consuming our spells is going to cost us too much tempo. Rather, mark an enemy for death. Firewall. And... Fuse with magic. Screw you, boss fight. I'll wreck you. already. Okay, we're fully healed there. Heal, is he dead? That was pretty anticlimactic. After we struggled for so much. We found a lot of gold and Sky Priest Cloth, 2 unknown Sky magic properties. Unknown defensive property and unknown property, and Magma Vial, unknown fire magic, earth magic, and minor property. Let's go for Sky Priest. Eye of Harmony is a unique item. Let's go with that as well. And then instead of this, we'll go with that. Increase damage with non-Sky spells after you cast a Sky spell. More duration with Sky spells. More armor penetration, less armor. Increase damage if you last cast a spell with a different enemy element. If you haven't taken damage in the past 3 seconds, more armor and plus 3 magic. Yes. I don't know. Hall of Twin Mirrors. The Mizana Boom. You step towards the mirror's focus, feeling a sense of purpose. You have reached your goal at long last. Gained experience. As you move closer, you see more. You see someone else in the reflections.
Wait, don't come any closer. We can't risk you falling into the...
Wait, who are you? I'm Clover, of course, although I suppose most people wouldn't see it that way. No matter, he is dead now, and the power he once harnessed has been released.
Of course.
What will you ask of a simulacrum? Ask about the Twin Mirrors, ask about restoring order in the castle, and the obelisk. Let's go with the obelisk.
Ah, the obelisks.
They're rather old, aren't they? Erected well before my time anyway. I remember tracking them all down once. That was a long time ago. One of the obelisks I found was destroyed.
Destroyed?
That doesn't seem possible. However it happened, there must have been powerful magic behind it. How could I learn what it said?
Well...
A library would certainly have a record of it. Getting them to tell you about it, though, good luck. They've become much more guarded with their knowledge. Can't say I blame them, really.
The library?
What will you ask them? Restoring order. Right, yes, the reason you're here. I do believe you can put an end to the chaos that's ensued since my other selves passed.
The pendant I wore contains immense power. If you could obtain it, you'd be able to write this place. It will be on my body. And that is in the sanctum.
It will be on my body, and that is in the sanctum. It will be on my body, which would be at the sanctum, or in the sanctum. You'll have to travel to a sanctum. Look, what I'm trying to say here is that the voice acting is amateurish, and that's fine. Again, the game doesn't need voice acting. I don't think it ruins the experience or anything like that, but those voice lines, this particular person that has voiced this character here, I don't like what they're doing with the voice lines. Also, the voice lines the lines themselves are, you know.
The wards that guard it are strong. To penetrate them, you'll need to find the 5 griffin keys scattered throughout the castle.
Why does it say it like that? Step away. You continue. You move away from the mirror's focus, and the simulacrum fades away. Okay, we get a level. Continue. We can upgrade spells to level 2. Let's upgrade Harness Call. And Pacifism. And Pacifism. So now we have to travel back and essentially get to the sanctum. Okay, we have to head over to the Grand Tomb all the way over there. And over here we've got the Weathered Plaza, the Lone Rooftop, the Dark Mountain, the Watchtower, and the Library. So those are a bunch of different places that we have to go to. Let's head over to the Tower Encampment. But, there's no escape button. There's no escape. I can't leave this game. Let's do this. So, overall, I would say this is a fun little game, especially if you are looking for a game where you can really weave in different spells and fight off hordes of enemies and find cool builds, you know, that might work out. I wouldn't say it's really a deck builder, which is how I understood the store page. And that's because it's less so about drafting and changing your deck and all of that. Instead, you just learn the spells and you keep them forever. You know? There's no RNG or anything like that. I thought it was a roguelike. I believe the store page... No, it's an deck-building ARPG in a dark fantasy setting. Find powerful items, wield elemental magic, and battle dangerous monsters as you explore a dark and twisted castle. Combines the decision-making and variety of a card game with the fast-paced combat of an ARPG. I don't think it does that. And that's because you don't really make decisions when it comes to, like, these spells, because you get spells so often and in so many places, you know? Rather, you just end up playing the game and unlocking all the spells, I guess, and then you just change out your deck based on what you want to use in combat, but you don't need to make many decisions. I could stick to just running pacifism and the lightning that strikes everywhere and just tanking it all, I guess, but it would be pretty boring, you know? And in that way, I don't like how there is no decision making or anything like that. And I guess for that to be decision making, I guess there would have to be consequences for stuff. What if spells reduced your damage for the next spells more often at the cost of something, you know? There are some spells that do that, don't get me wrong, but some don't have an impact at all. You just use them and they only have an upside. There's no mana cost, for instance, you know? If you had like an ARPG, you know, like in Dark Souls, for instance, a resource that you expend when you use magic and it recharges slowly, you know, I feel like that would be different. But then the whole deck mechanic in this game doesn't work out as much anymore. So perhaps the game is a bit flawed in that direction, you know, in the sense that it's, you know, it's not perfect in a lot of ways. You know, it needs some polish here and there. I would like to see what the developers do with it. I believe it's a single developer who did it. The game, Willis Studio. There's a demo for it on Steam as well if you want to play it. It says fast-paced tactical combat. I don't think that it's all that fast-paced or anything like that. At times it's a bit janky. I think it's a good game. But I don't think it needs the voice acting. I don't think it needs the deck building necessarily. And it's like, the way it's promoted on Steam, like the way it's said, doesn't seem great. Like, it doesn't sell you what the game really is. And that is a pretty darn neat, like, it's a neat, magic simulator, I guess, in a way. You know, sort of like Wizard of Legend, but without the roguelike elements. I think that's cool. And I would definitely like this more if it was a roguelike. And that's not because I just love roguelikes. I mean, I love ARPGs too, but rather because it would give more structure in there, you know. Let's say, okay, you keep your items, But when you start a run, you know, you go onto the different arcs on the map, you know? Like you do in the game already. But you lose all your spells by the end of it, you know? And instead of having this huge foray, hold up, let me show you. Instead of having all of these active spells that you can see over here, you know, and all the known spells, you can switch them out at any point in time. What if you have to cut, basically you only have a deck of spells, and it has all the spells in there, and you have to make a decision whether you add a spell or you remove a spell or something like that, so that you can get through your rotation quicker. I think that would be much more interesting and would actually add decision making to the game. It would actually add deck building to the game. As it stands, you create this loadout. Right now that's 12 spells here. And I haven't even seen some of these sometimes, you know? Like earlier we were getting Ray Stone all the time, but never got to see Rock Spike until I removed Ray Stone. I'm not sure if those get replaced by each other. Either way, perhaps being able to create, like, look at Noita. Noita, in a way, has deck building, because you have your wands, and then you queue up the different spells, and that creates decision-making and strategy and stuff, and makes it very interesting. It's a very wondrous little game. And at the moment, if you look at this, you know, this is like a random spell, which plays all the spells in random order, you know, and you have to decide which one you use. But with Noita, you also have spells that cast multiple things at the same time, or like ones that cast the spells, or spells and modify the next one, similar to this, what this one is doing. And you basically have a specific order that they get activated in, which I believe this game could benefit from. Imagine if your deck of spells was literally spell, then the next spell, and then the next spell. And that way you create a build of sorts. And if you want to get to the first spell back again, you would have to go through the whole thing, possibly. Maybe using an item, you know, maybe that's, or a setting, you know, you can say, oh, it's a non-random spell deck, you know? And then it gets shuffled again, you know, at the end. And maybe the order is different, but you do know in what order the spells are going to come in, and you use them appropriately. Perhaps that would be more interesting, because it would add up extra efforts. You want, for instance, right now with my build, I would theoretically want to cast an Earth spell into a Lightning spell into an Earth spell. What ends up, and sometimes I want to use a Fire spell, I guess. But for what it's worth, I could just use Earth and Lightning spells the whole time. And that would be absolutely fine. And I like that. I like that you can try out different things. But yeah, maybe actual deck building, as in you don't just have all the known spells available, and you have to actually replace some spells with other spells, you know? That would add so much decision making and depth to the game and whatnot. At the same time, though, I also find like Earth, for instance, gives you resistances, for instance, with a passive effect, and you summon rocks and basically have the ability to block stuff. Lightning has chain lightning and bounces and stuff like that, which is nice, and a lot of AoE. And fire has, I guess, the same as lightning, but without the bouncing, you know? It seems less defined, you know? And I think that the game would also benefit if perhaps fire had its own thing, you know? Like a damage over time effect, for instance. Or something along those lines. Enemies were sometimes too scarce. Later, much better when they were grouped up. I was starting to get bored at some point, near the middle of the video here, because there was no challenge, but then I started dying. I was like, hell yeah, I'm finally getting to a point where I am getting challenged. The difficulty setting was challenging, by the way. And yeah. What the game definitely needs is a menu options, you know? I can pause the game and then unpause it with escape. I can click down here to quit the game, I guess. And then I can go into the options again. But, like, you know, apparently I can load the game as well. Over here is Dan, a level 6 Stone Shaper, challenging difficulty. Oh, I can go to impossible. I didn't know that, but we can't do that in-game. We have to go to the whole thing over here. That said, overall though, I find it fun. I think the game is nice. With some updates, it could shine really well. I do think so. The game looks pretty. It's got this retro vibe to it that I really dig. You know, it reminds me a bit of the original Fable game. A little bit of the Gothic games. You know, that sort of niche. Like, ahead of its time, but looks kind of bad in retrospect. But in here it looks great, honestly, you know. Look at the water textures. I love that. The camera movements and stuff, like sometimes they do things that are completely unnecessary but are nice, you know? And then other times there's like the voice acting, which is... Give me an option to remove the voice acting, please. Thank you. I mean, is there one? Oh, dialogue volume. Oh, I can mute that. Never mind. Ignore what I said. I'm just gonna mute that. No need to dialogue. The music gets super repetitive, by the way. And yeah. Okay, seems like I can also rebind everything. That's fantastic. The quality can change to... I'm not sure if I like low more than high. It's definitely brighter. It seems to remove the shadows, it's for the most part. I'd like an option to increase the light levels. And also an option that makes it so that it no longer mutes when I tab out. But yeah. Anyways, that was cool. That was Halls of Watershot. Go check it out on Steam. I got a review key, a key for free from the devs via Keymailer. And I'm happy about that. I had very different expectations of the game when I started playing. Because I thought it was a roguelike. And it wasn't. Because it sounded like that, you know. And I thought it was a deck builder, but it wasn't. So I was a bit confused about that. And because like the deck building isn't really deck building. There's no modifying your deck and all of that. There's no decisions that you have to make because everything is... There's no consequences for your decisions, rather, you know? I think that needs to be changed. But once they do, that's great. Go check out the game if you want to run it for yourself. There's also a demo on Steam. This was Magi. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of this game, let me know. And I'll see you around. Until next time, bye-bye.